Hey, Brit Kolo here, and I'm back with another Deep Dive Diary entry. The Deep Dive Diaries, what is that? It's a series of articles, videos, and podcast episodes displaying the true power that happens within a deep dive session, which is a service that I offer at Jam Marketing Group as a marketing coach. Now, as you might have guessed, within these sessions, we go deep. We dive into the core of who you are and work our way back up to the surface to align your marketing strategy with your core. Time after time, my deep dive clients walk away feeling validated in who they are and more prepared to show up for their business in an authentic way, which in turn magnetizes them. Their potential clients are naturally attracted to that energy. So today, in this entry of the Deep Dive Diaries, I'd love for you to meet Jenny Bork of Remembered Practice. Jenny is a licensed massage therapist in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Her work is based off of the belief that chronic pain, tension, and general dis-ease in the mind and body are merely red flags that show up as a result of a disconnection from your true self. So good. She uses her intuition, John F. Barnes, myofascial release, holistic counseling, movement and posture education, energy work, body work, and mindfulness. It's such a culmination of things to meet you where you're at, uncover unconscious belief systems in embodied patterning, and discover the root cause of your condition. With new awareness, you will reconnect to your own deepest personal truth, wisdom, and innate freedom. In short, Jenny guides you to heal the deepest parts of yourself. Very cool. Just completely fascinates me. And when Jenny first came to me, I was drawn in by her grounded presence and her willingness to seek answers to her questions. At the time, she says she felt stuck. In her words, this is what she said, I knew I was reaching people through my marketing and having an effect on them, but I didn't know how to keep that momentum going or be consistent with it. I wanted more intention behind my marketing as well. So she was looking for continued momentum, better consistency, and more intention. Yes, sign me up. I will help with that. Let's do it. So this session, let me tell you about her deep dive session. Prior to every deep dive, I send a questionnaire for the client to complete. This questionnaire asks open-ended questions about how the client naturally shows up in her life based on 5 key pillars. They are 1, personality type, according to the 16 personalities framework, how they spend their time, who influences them regularly, moments in time that they remember fondly, and what motivates them. Now, as soon as we connected for our deep dive session, Jenny and I dove right into her answers to the questionnaire. We reviewed her answers openly, and I asked a few more clarifying questions to both get to know the real Jenny and for Jenny to get connected to her true self. We found that Jenny has an innate craving for a deep understanding and harmony from within. This is exactly what she intends to uncover when working with her clients. So it didn't surprise us that it was at the core of who she was as an individual. Now, going deeper, we found another facet to Jenny that complemented her groundedness. She had a natural appreciation for growth and transformation that can only blossom through the uncovering of the deepest parts of you. So as she helps her clients become aware of what's going on inside of them, her hope is to guide them through a journey of growth and transformation. Okay. Still, again, so cool, right? Now, as we moved farther into the deep dive, I had Jenny pinpoint 5 core words that best described what she naturally upheld in her life. Not surprisingly, she found these 5 words to be at the core of who she is: autonomy, freedom, truth, nature, and growth. And now that we both knew Jenny better at this point, I began formulating a marketing strategy that would best utilize these natural core parts of her. I could decipher that Jenny needs to be rooted in the why behind what she does. There is no surface level for her which I not so secretly love about her. So we've got to dig in deeper and understand why she's doing what she's doing, and then communicate that outwardly so her ideal clients can be magnetized and attracted to that. Then I showed Jenny the opportunity she has to share her why and the foundation she's building her business on, while showcasing the growth and transformation of the clients she has the honor to work with. Jenny reflects that, and I quote, "The deep dive focused on me, what drives me, what is meaningful to me, and what I need and want. Before, I was so focused on trying to figure out my brand and my business that I never thought to connect my own personal truths to the way I marketed. I didn't realize my personal truths and core values could also be the truths and values of my business." Good stuff. Now, here's where the aha moment came, as if that wasn't enough. I mean, here's really what happened in the aha moment. I connected these dots for her between her deep groundedness and her upward momentum towards growth and transformation. And Jenny explained her aha moment like this. She said, "The moment Brit showed me that my personal truths and values could also represent my business truths and core values, that was the moment. The way that I work with people is so in line with my beliefs and values about my own healing. And for some reason, I held the belief that personal and business had to be separate or different. And it felt so liberating to know that I could incorporate the things that held so much value for me personally into my business and marketing. I love that freedom." That's what she said. That's so cool. So after we connected those dots, I could see Jenny's mind just buzzing with ideas and, newfound purpose. So to take that positive energy and channel it into the next best steps, I outlined this plan for her. It was threefold. Number one, I told her, openly and consistently share the why behind your business and brand. Your why is important to you, and the full expression of your business and brand is incomplete without it. Share it openly so others can raise their hands and say, "Me too." It's a big deal. Number two in her action plan is to pair her business effort with a charity or outreach effort. This is very unique to Jenny's personality type. It's not something that I would suggest for everyone to do. This is so unique to Jenny. I told her, you are your best self when pouring yourself into a cause you care about. So consider how you might pair your business with a charity or outreach effort that aligns with what you and your business stand for. And then number three, part of her action plan, was to creatively showcase your clients' progress through their journey of transformation. Now, this is where I did challenge her to think big, and we went back and forth in the 2 weeks after her deep dive, because after your deep dive session, I offer 2 weeks of support via email. And for 2 weeks, we've gone back and forth with ideas of how to do this and be creative with it. And I think we've really gotten to the point where we've opened up the creativity, gotten out of the box a little bit, and really found some options that marry Jenny's core values of growth, transformation, and nature. I don't know if you noticed that out of her 5 words, she also put in there nature, which at first glance, it was like, how can we incorporate that? And I think we've found it in the way she's going to creatively showcase her clients' progress. So we're going to marry together the values of creative expression, personal growth, transformation, and then also nature. And I told her to consider how she might do that in an expansive and freedom-filled way. All right, some final thoughts on Jenny's deep dive. Now Jenny has the validation and permission she needs to openly share why she does what she does, connect her work to an even deeper sense of purpose, and show the world how the uncovering of these deeper pieces can unlock a journey of growth and transformation. Now, when I followed up with Jenny after a couple weeks after her deep dive, she remarked this, and I'm quoting her: My mind is swimming with ideas. I'm more creative. I have much more tangible things to market about. It's easier to market knowing that if I stick to sharing about what is meaningful to me and my work and showcasing how that can then be meaningful to my potential clients, there is an ease in my marketing efforts as well as in attracting new clients. I feel like I am directly speaking to people what matters to them. I am also happily reworking my website to better represent my message and values. So good. All right. So if you're thinking like me, wow, I wish I lived in Grand Rapids so I could be Jenny's client, you are totally not alone. I've said this to Jenny myself quite a few times. I wish I was closer to Grand Rapids. But even if you're not in Grand Rapids, you can subscribe to Jenny's work on her website at rememberedpractice.com, and you can follow her and engage with her on Instagram at rememberedpractice. And if you are in Grand Rapids, run, don't walk. Jenny is located at 746 Wealthy Street, SE, Grand Rapids, Michigan. You got to go find her. I don't know why you wouldn't. All right. And so I'm going to round this out with Jenny's favorite part about her deep dive experience. Again, this is quoted. She says, "My favorite part was feeling like Brit totally just got me right off the bat. I felt like my core was seen and understood. I loved seeing almost a map of who I deeply am laid out in front of me and breaking it all down into a few core values that accurately represented who I am and what my brand is about. Having an even deeper understanding of and love for the work that I do." That was said by Jenny from Remembered Practice. And finally, let's deep dive. I want you to experience aha moments and breakthroughs like Jenny has. I want you to go to marketingthatfeelsgood.com to schedule your deep dive session, and I'll talk to you really soon. Thanks for watching.